Hey, what's up?
Is this good? Is this good? Right? Is this okay?
First and foremost, we'd like to thank everybody for attending. Thank you very much for coming to this beautiful occasion. There are some people we'd like to specifically thank today. Of course, the Hutchins. The Hutchins I couldn't make today, Pt1, thank you for your spiritual guidance and support. And Reverend Bishop P. Simon for administering the service. And also Reverend Thomas Paul.
At this time, I'd like to thank the parents of the bride and groom. First off, I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. P.D. Korean. Give a round of applause. And also, I would definitely like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Herb. It's always a tradition in our family to honor the elders in our family. Today I'd like to welcome a very special person in our family. His name is Mr. Pt1. We know him as Benetba. So Benetba, give a wave. Also, I'd like to thank some special people in Rachel's family. Aunt Adele. At this time, I'm assuming Snow would like to remember Rachel's grandmother, Mrs. Anne DeSalvo, also known as Granny Ann, and also Rachel's grandmother, Ross Peck, also known as Bubba.
We would also like to remember our uncle and our grandfather. His name was Marky Varghese. At this time, we'd also like to remember our lovely grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. C.D. Abraham, who have recently passed away this past year. They stayed together to the very end, followed each other to heaven, and together with the Lord right now.
Okay, so now let's get started. I don't want to shoot my dad, but all right. Finally, the last thanks we want to give is to a very important group of people who this occasion would be very difficult to go through without. And we're especially thankful for them. Everybody, why don't you give it up for the bar staff? Hey, bar staff, thank you very much. Thank you, bar staff. Come on, take it out. Thank you, bar staff.
Also, of course, we welcome DJ for his fat beats and his drums. Here's number 1 and
2. Okay, finally, the reason we're all here, we want at this point thank the two most beautiful people in the room. We went through a lot of hard work to get this put together, and we're really thankful for them. So everybody, give a round of applause to Mr. Bobby and Mr. Sibbies. Congratulations or whatever. Bobby and I are the best man. So initially, when researching how long the best man's speech should take, we found that the typical length of the best man's speech should be as long as it takes for the groom to make love. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night. Take your back back. our research, we went to the internet. So after the internet, after a couple hours of the internet, we found a wealth of information at our disposal. And we said, wow, we got a lot of great stuff. But then after a couple hours, we said, holy crap, we gotta write a best man speech.
Describe our feelings towards Ebbie and Rachel. So we decided to express our feelings through an interpretive dance. We decided that, you know what, it's the easier thing to do is just give these guys advice. And we couldn't go with the dance, so we decided to follow the advice. And one of the best pieces of advice that I can give you guys is don't go to sleep angry. Just do what our parents did and argue all night long. And then the next day, just yell at the kids.
Honestly though, we want to say how much an amazing big brother Eddie has been to us. He has always been there whenever we need him. His intellectual prowess and social savvy has always been something we aspire to achieve. He has done so many great things for us, and his amazing talents are... I can't read your hand right now.